What's new, crew? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Cassandra, and today we are talking about my meal plan for the entire month of June. This month we're talking about dinners, but we're also going to be talking about some lunch options as well. My kids are home for summer break, as well as most other people's kids are going to be home for summer break here. My kids have about a week of school in June, so I'm not going to have to worry about for the first week for lunches, but after that, for the rest of the summer, we're going to be doing lunches as well, and we'll talk about lunches during our meal plans from now until the kids go back to school in September. We have a lot going on in the month of June, whether that be birthdays, parties, date nights, things like that. So a lot of things happening this month for meals, so let's just go ahead and hop in. The first thing we're doing this month is a grilled pork chop. I made those teriyaki pork chops with you guys last month. If I remember, I'll link the video down below. But it was a huge hit. Everybody loved it. The kids loved it. And some of you guys gave me some good tips on how to make my pork chops glazed when I finish them in the oven. So I want to get that a try this month as well. So we're definitely doing those. We always do Alfredo at least once a month. My kids love it. It's one of their favorite meals. It's super quick and easy. And if they love it, I love it. I like to do carbonaras in the summer just because it's a really light dish, but it's still pasta. It's not quite a pasta salad. It's warm, but it just sits really well in the summertime. Super great. So we're gonna do carbonara. Of course, we're gonna break out the BLTs this month as well. Great, easy meal. We're gonna do some meatball subs this month. In the summertime, I love to make sure that we have a lot of grilling options. I love to make sure that we have a lot of sandwiches or wraps. Just really light, easy meals for the summertime that we can pair really well with whatever vegetables coming out of the garden at the time, and just keep it really simple. So that's kind of the overall plan from now until the weather kind of cools off in the fall. We're gonna do power bowls. I wanted to have some really easy meals that I could have prepped and kind of in the fridge for those busy garden days, or maybe a day when we know we want to do some activities with the kids. I can prep power bowls like on a Friday night. We can spend all day at the lake or whatever with the kids, come home and have power bowls for dinner, and all we have to do is heat it up. So that's kind of my thinking with that. We're also gonna do stuffed shells this month. This is a meal I think I'm going to make twice this month. Either have it 2 separate times or make enough where we will have leftovers for the previous day. So we're gonna do that and then eat it again for leftovers. We're gonna do a honey soy chicken. I have a couple different meats that I want to marinate this month, and my thinking is that I'm gonna take a day sometime after I go grocery shopping and just marinate all my meat at once, get it all in the freezer, and then that way when we want to have those for dinner or for even a lunch possibly, I can just pull them out and they're kind of ready to go. I don't have to think about the meat for dinner, and then all I have to worry about are sides, and we could easily grab something out of the garden. Obviously that's not going to be happening quite right away in June. Probably towards the end of June we'll get like green beans and some lettuce, maybe some snap peas. So definitely have some options for sides, but then I just have to think of maybe a baked potato or rice or something. We're gonna do feta burgers. This was something I had on my meal plan last month, but for whatever reason it got skipped over. We have a lot of barbecues going on in the summertime. That kind of started last month, so we'll plan for meals, but sometimes we're not always home for them, and then some things just get skipped over, and that's totally okay. I just push them over to the next month. So we're gonna do some feta burgers. That might be something that I also take time, just a day, to prep a ton of feta burgers and get them in the freezer. I have a video like that where we made homemade burgers and homemade burger buns. I'll link that below if I remember, but we did that I think last month as well. We're gonna do chicken pizza this month. That's just grilled chicken that we top with marinara sauce, a little cheese, a little pepperoni. It's great. We're also going to do loaded subs. I want to try to make some sub rolls this month and just have a really luxurious sub spread for dinner. We're also going to do fajitas. That's a great family summer meal that we love. We're also going to do cheese steaks, which are basically just the exact same ingredients for fajitas, just different seasonings. So that's how I like to make my grocery budget stretch further, using the same ingredients but for different meals. We're gonna do a shrimp boil packet. I've never done those before, but I think I'm gonna wrap everything in tin foil, put it on the grill, and hopefully those go well. We'll see what happens. I'll update you guys on those. We're gonna do nachos, really quick, easy meal. Minimal cleanup, great for busy garden days. We're gonna do a chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole. Lots of leftovers with this meal and everybody really likes it. And the thing I like about this meal is if we don't have a lot left over, we can use it as a side with another protein for the second day. So we'll still use it, but it's just not the main dish. We're gonna make taquitos. This was a request from one of my daughters. They love taquitos, so we're gonna do that this month. Probably chicken taquitos, but we'll see. We're gonna do a pasta salad with some sort of grilled hot dog, whether that be chili cheese dogs or whatever, whoever wants to put one on their hot dog, but definitely some sort of pasta salad going down this month. We're gonna do teriyaki chicken wraps. I saw them on Pinterest. They look so good. Just something new to try, so we're gonna give those a go and see how they go over with the kids this month. We're gonna do a honey mustard pork chop. Lots of pork chops in the freezer, so we love to use those on the grill during the summertime, so we're gonna do that this month, just a different marinade for us this time. We're also going to do a barbecue pork chop, obviously. Gotta have some barbecue in there for the summertime. We're gonna eat leftovers twice. Me and my husband have a date night this month, plus it is my birthday this month, my husband's birthday this month, my father-in-law's birthday this month, and Father's Day. So that's kind of like all of those last minute things towards towards the end of the meal plan, but are sprinkled throughout the month that we are going to plan for. And it'll mostly be like, hey, your birthday's tomorrow, what do you want to eat, or where do you want to go eat? So we might eat out those nights. We might decide to have something special and go pick it up the day of, cook it at home. But I'll leave those meals open and we're gonna see what we want come those days. Father's Day will most likely have a barbecue with everybody somewhere, so I might just be making a side or something for that meal. But that's kind of the entire meal plan, just super quick, spitting it out for the month of June. Coming over to lunches, what I did for lunches this summer is the same thing I did last year. I just make a list of roughly about 7 to 10 meals that we'll just eat throughout the week, every week for the summer. And then I'll switch it maybe next month if the kids don't like a meal or something. So lunches, just spitting them out really quick. Roll-ups, which are just lunch meat and cheese wrapped in a tortilla. My kids love them. Homemade pizzas, homemade Lunchables, or we're gonna do mac and cheese. I'll pick up some boxed mac and cheese from Aldi or something. We'll do those once a week. Grilled cheese with tomato soup or just grilled cheese. That's always a huge hit here. Quesadillas, you could do just cheese. You could take leftover proteins from the night before, whether that be chicken, steak, whatever you have. Throw those in your quesadillas. My kids love those. I am gonna buy a box of corn dogs this month. We'll see. My kids really like corn dogs, so we're gonna do those. I might make some homemade corn dogs throughout the month. We'll see. Of course, hot dogs, either thrown in our mac and cheese or maybe something like that. We'll see, just to have an option. We're also gonna do fish sticks. One of my kids' favorite summer lunches are fish sticks, mac and cheese, and applesauce. So those are just a quick spit out of meals that we could have for lunches throughout the month while kids are home as well. Like I said, that might change and evolve as summer goes on. We will see. If you want to see everything I get this month for groceries, make sure you subscribe, because my next video that goes up is going to be my once a month grocery hauls for my family of 6, where you'll see all the food that goes into all the meals for the entire month of June for our large family. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and of course I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye. Way back a year ago.